Hello, this is Anil with a video tutorial for the Learning Lad on C programming. In this video tutorial, we're going to see the fscanf function in C. So this fscanf function is used to read the input from a file or read from a file. So it's similar to the scanf function, which was used to receive the input from the keyboard, but this fscanf works with the files. That's the difference. So then the syntax of the fscanf function is here. So as you can see, first we have to write the function name, that is fscanf. Then we have to pass the file pointer. This file pointer, it contains the address of the file which we open by using this fopen function. This is similar to the format string which we used in printf and scanf function. So next we have to specify the list of address of the variables. That's similar to the scanf function. So now we're gonna write our program by using this fscanf function, and we're gonna read some text from the file. So first, since we are dealing with the file, we declared a pointer of type file. Then that's because we are opening the file using this fopen function, and the file name is anil.txt with a mode R. This fopen function is going to return the address of the structure, which is of type file, which contains some information about this particular file we opened. Then we save that address in the pointer of type file. So then we checked whether our file was opened successfully or not. If our file wasn't opened successfully, then we gave some error message like okay, unable to open the file. So else, if our file was opened successfully, then we're gonna continue now. So in this tutorial, we're gonna deal with a file called anil.txt. I'm gonna open up that anil.txt. So as you can see here, it's an empty file. So I want to write something like hi to that file and save it. Now here we're gonna use our fscanf function and read that hi from the file and display that. So when we read something from the file, we need to store that. That's why we need a variable, and it should be of type character, because we are reading a string value, so we need a character array. It's gonna be, let's say, data. Then let me define the size around 10, a semicolon. Now we're gonna use this fscanf function. So it's gonna be fscanf. Then first we have to pass the file pointer, that is the pf here, pf. Then we have to write the format string. So here I'm gonna open up anil.txt. As you can see here, I want to read the string value hi from this file. So for the string values, we use the format specifier as %s. So I'm going to specify here. Then we have to write the address of the variable where we want to store that value when it is received. So we want to store it in the character array data. So I'm going to write that here. So this is it. Now our data array contains the string which is read from the file. So what we want to do is we just want to print it out. For that purpose, I'm going to use this printf function, and I'm going to say %s, and I'm going to refer this data. Save it, compile it, and run it. So as you can see here, we have hi. It is similar to the one which is present in the file. So hi is in there in anil.txt, and we successfully read that hi by using our program. So I'm going to close it. So here now I'm going to make it hi Anil. So now this is a valid string. That's because a string can also contain the spaces. So I'm going to save it, and I'm going to run our program again. So you can see only hi is received from this fscanf function. That's because similar to the scanf function, when this fscanf function encounters a space or a tab or a new line, it just stops there. So here it first reads hi, then a space is there. That's why it just stops here, and it returns this hi to us. Then if you want to read this hi Anil, then we have to create another array here. Let me call it name, and it is again a size of 10. And here after this hi there is a space, so we have to specify the same format here. That's why I'm going to write %s, then a space, %yes, then here after data we are gonna store that received data in the name array. So save it, then add a space here, %s, refer that name here. So save it, compile it and run it. So as you can see here, now we have hi Anil. So this is the one thing you should remember about this kind of fscanf function. When we have a string and then we have some space or a tab or a new line, it just stops there and it just gives this gives the string value back to us. So now what we want to do is we want to read some integer values or the numbers also. So I'm gonna replace the contents of this anil.txt with the Anil, that's my name. Then I'm gonna add a tab, then I'm gonna write my age 23. So I'm gonna save it. Here just remember the format. We have Anil, then a tab, then a number. So this is a string, a tab, then a number. So here also we have to specify the same thing. So since we are receiving a number, we need a variable of type integer. Let me call it age. And here first we have a name, then a tab. We can specify a tab using /d. Then we have a number, that is %d. First we are receiving the name. So now after this %s we are reading an integer value. That's why we have to specify &age. So this is the address of this variable age. Here for the name we are not using this ampersand. That's because for the character arrays we don't need to specify the ampersand. So next we are printing it. It's going to be %s /d and %d. If you want to display it in any other format, for example you want to display my name, that is %s first, then you want to add a new line, you can do that. It has nothing to do with our reading the input from the file here. So it's gonna be name and the age. So this is it. Save it, compile it and run it. So as you can see here, we have Anil, then 23. So this is how you can read a string and a number by using this fscanf function. So the last thing I want to explain you is about the size of this array. Make sure that you read the string of length which is less than this size you specified here. So if you read the string which is longer than the size of this array, then it's gonna write that outside your array, so that any other variables you may use after this will be altered, and your program may result or may produce some uneven results. So this is it. This is about the fscanf function. So thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next tutorial.